Well, we are at Fabulous Friday, gang. That means I'll be quiet over the weekend, but I already can give you a seed planting for what's happening next week because we're going to be featuring the dream the entire week as it relates to each topic. So I'm going to start out today on Fabulous Friday asking you the question: how would you spend your time? And I want you to comment today. How would you spend your time if you were stronger, fitter, healthier, wiser, smarter, and had more energy? How would you spend your time? And I'm going to share a couple of things with you right now because there's three of them in our 55 plus family that already shared some pretty good things that are changes that have happened in their life since they actually took action on their dreams. So let's go in and I want to share these with you guys. I'm telling you what, you guys are all profound in our family. Whoa. Okay, so I will share with you one thing on the app as well, but this is Fabulous Friday, gang. I'm going to share with you one that's actually on your landing page right now, where DDP is, it's just a simple how-to. And I'm not sure if you're aware of that. You can go in and always do your programs, but he also features how-to things that are just real simple 1-minute things to show you how to improve a certain move that you're making, right? And I'm going to show you that just before we end here. But here are three people that, how would you spend your time if? These are three that I just randomly picked out of our family. And I'm guessing you guys probably have been following all three of these because they're certainly high contributors in the 55 plus group, right? So I want to share with you. First, you see a D up in the corner, right? So, by the way, in the comment section today, I'm actually going to put a screenshot of the three posts that they actually did so you can see the entire post. But I want to give you a feel for what they posted, which was, how would you spend your time if, right? Okay, we're going to take D first up in the top corner. D, and I hope I say your name right, Beagle. D, heavy day at work, she shares. April through May is a busy season for landscaping business, which is clearly what she's part of for her job career, correct? And she says Wednesday, 16,000 steps workday, wearing heavy soiled leather work boots, mostly on 3/4 inch gravel. I'm pushing myself. And then she goes on to say, and fueling with excellent nutrition, sleep, DDPY, positive people, knee braces, and easy to moderate pace, fitness, cardio. Life is short, and I've been given a reprieve with mobility. I'm thankful in knowing how bad my hip was. The last time I weighed was a week ago at 193. That 23 pounds down from 216 has put me in a new trajectory with my hip, and I won't back away. I'm so proud of you, Dee. You are always an inspiration. You post every single day, girlfriend. Thank you for sharing that. And just what she's doing now, you guys. How would she spend her time if her time is clearly more quality now at work than it was before? So proud of you, Dee. Thank you for being so transparent and sharing that. Okay, in the bottom corner, you happen to see Candace Lynn Lawson, and that's actually her son right beside her. And she wrote this, and this was actually on last Sunday on Mother's Day. She wrote, my eldest son is home for Mother's Day weekend and wanted me to go on a hike with him at Pinnacle Rock. To be honest, I was dreading it. There's only one way to hike out, and it's a huge hill. I've always struggled with that hill. Then she goes on to say near the end, long story short, I hiked out of there like a boss. No cramps and back pain. It wasn't the easiest hike, but definitely easier than I remember from last year. I was so excited and proud of myself. Major NSV. Well, definitely, Candace, that was a major one. And even look at your son grinning. The moments that create the memories you created with him on Mother's Day because of how much you changed and invested to become stronger this year, phenomenal. And so obviously, what's your non-scale victory giving all of you? For Candace, it gave her a precious hike with her son on Mother's Day. So now let's go over to the last one, but not least, Michael. And Michael's deal was doing gardening with his wife. Bless your heart, Michael. And Michael's post, he says, here's a brief part of it. Just wanted to record a non-scale victory. The spouse and I did 4 hours of gardening yesterday morning. It was mostly planting flowers and removing dead leaves and weeding. I turned it into a therapy session for doing moves like broken table and bent leg bar back while doing the chores. And then he goes on to say, the big thing for me was just agreeing to go out and do it. Last year, I would have thought about 1,000 reasons why I should stay in the house and where I wouldn't risk any injuries or increased pain. Is that not the truth? So thank you, Michael, for sharing that. Those are non-scale victories, you guys. They are because, in fact, they have invested, like so many of us that are out there investing, and so many of you that I know still have the desire to step forward. So all of next week, we're going to make reference to the dream. What is your dream? What are the things that you'll be able to do next year that you couldn't do this year? So I just want to share one quick thing here on the site. So when you go onto your app, you guys, as I always say, it never matters. You can go on with your phone, your iPad, or your computer. Wherever you log on, you're going to be right to your landing page, to your very program, right? And if you look at the landing page, look right here, there's a thing called From Down Dog to Lunge. These are like tips that DDP, Coach DDP gives us. This is only like a minute and 30 seconds. I'm just going to give you a clip because I want you to go on and watch it. I know you can't hear it the same anyway when I do it this way, but I want you to have an idea what he's talking about here. Here we go. Tip of the week.
Hey guys, and welcome to DDPY Tip of the Week. This is going to be, I know a lot of people have problems doing that lunge and going from down dog. So I'm going to give you some tips on this. So when you're in down dog and you're reaching that leg up and you got that, but you don't go farther than here. You can't get your foot. So let me give you a little bit of a tip of how to get there. So when you're in down dog, start to practice to lift this hand up, because if you can lift this hand up, that's the first phase. Then all of a sudden you can get there. All right. So you're coming here, you lift up, and then you try to get there. Once you got that down, try to pull it through, and then you can come up. And you might not get all the way in the beginning, but just picking that leg up and hoping to use your momentum will help take the leg through. And again, that lifting that hand up is pivotal, and it'll start to build the strength in that opposite shoulder, and practice it on both sides.
There you heard it, gang. One more amazing tip from Coach DDP. And I'm telling you what, every one of these we just build upon, whether you're doing the physical therapy parts or in just the main programs. There's always another spot to get to, another spot to step up and refine your moves, right? Did I mention that Coach DDP is 68 years young? Oh, yeah. So have a fantastic weekend, you guys. I will, as soon as he posts his Fabulous Friday, I'll make sure and post that here in our 55 plus, because I never want you to miss what Coach DDP does for Fabulous Friday. This is not a replacement for that. This is just featuring people within our own family and what's happening here in our 55 plus family. So love you all. See you next week. It's all going to be about the dream. What is the dream that we have of the life we want to live, and how do each one of our pillars connect to that? So have a great one. Bye-bye.